What you see in front of you is a compounding isolator manufactured by Concept of France and imported into the US by Dynamic Design Pharma. This model number is SteriSafe. It's a positive pressure, single pass, 2-glove compounding chamber. And the primary components of the system are the main chamber in the middle, and in the upper right corner is the control panel. Below that is an airlock transfer enclosure that is used for introducing and removing product. And then on the left side is a waste port. I will demonstrate in more detail each one of these features. So getting close to the control panel, it's basically the system is currently powered down, and I'm going to power it up. And when you first power up the system, these red lights indicate that the system was down. They have to be reset. And I also have control of the light inside of the main chamber. So now the light is on. This is the current pressure inside of the main chamber. It's still powering up, so now it looks like it's around 75 pascals or so. And this is the pressure inside of the airlock. These two lights indicate the current condition of the two doors of the system, the outer door and the inner door. And I will demonstrate that as we use the system, demonstrate the usage. Below that is the airlock transfer chamber. As you can see, it has an in-access door that allows the operator to place components into the chamber on top of this tray. And at the same time, this light turned red to indicate to the operator that this door is open. So I close this door, and there's an automatic 60-second delay, during which time this light remains red, so that to indicate to the operator that the system is basically changing the air inside of this airlock. Is sort of an air wash over the product, so that to eliminate any potential particles from being introduced into the main chamber. So after 60 seconds, that red light will go green, and then that's when the operator will be allowed to open the inner door, and I will demonstrate that. So now we go to the left side of the system. This is called the waste port. Basically, it is used to remove waste materials from that result from the compounding process. This is an RTP port, stands for Rapid Transfer Port. And notice there's a gamma sterilized bag connected to the port, and I can undock the port just by twisting it, and this can then be discarded. I will demonstrate once we get inside of the chamber how this port is used. So now we go into the chamber, and I'll go into these are the two gloves, the system, takes a little bit of patience to get inside. Okay, so the chamber, basically on the left side you see a couple of totes which are used to hold the components just for convenience. On the left side over here is that waste port. So notice that this technology, the rapid transfer port, allows you to open the internal volume of the chamber with the outside volume of the waste bag, and so any products that are resulting from usage of the compounding process can be discarded in here, so they don't take up room inside of the chamber. Back here on the back wall, there are a couple of electrical outlets that can be used for connecting any instrumentation that may be needed in order to run the process. So the next thing to look at is the how do we bring the product in? As I demonstrated earlier, we have an airlock that allows placing product inside of the airlock onto the tray. Now the operator can go in, open the inner door, pull the tray out, and remove the products as needed for getting ready for the compounding process. At the end of that, I can close the door, and notice that I closed this door, and the door that I previously demonstrated is interlocked, so it cannot be opened until the 60 seconds time has expired. So this is a high-level description of the main features of the unit, and that's pretty much covers all the primary